Hey guys, right, I'm gonna try a kind of, I don't know, stitch with me. I don't know. And what it is, well, this is actually my first ever stamped cross stitch. I have a pattern too. Well, I have found easier working with the symbols. Because that's easier. But see, I got this off a Wish, so I hope it's not copyrighted, but stolen. But as you can see, on this side of this side and this side of the key is fine, but this side is not so easy. I had to count. But what I've been doing is, as I said, I find it easier because I'm used to counted. For doing these is to just read the symbols rather than this one. I printed because my keys kind of, you can't mark on it very well. It's like, I don't know what you call it. It's kind of like laminated kind of, and it's not laminated, but it's smooth. So I normally use a pencil to mark, and it wasn't so easy. And I marked my other ones off. But yeah, so it's been, and I've been using the other one as to mark off, as you can see. Oh, sorry, I did this earlier. I'm just getting that up to date, and also I think, I don't know if you can see, some of these is supposed to be back. Yeah, you can see it in here. That's where the back stitch, because this is the pattern. This pattern has caused me issues from day one, because I decided I was going to start here, which is here, but which was actually 0, the symbol 0 on this, or A on this one, which was number 35. No, it's not on that one. It's not on that one. 35, and they actually gave me a green. Oh, well, the two colours I was in it when it should be this. And I think that green actually 31. So I had to buy, because obviously the DMC codes are here. The number, sorry for the noise, should I add this out? 3747, as you can see, is E. 35, 33, 34, 35, as you can see, it's 0 on here. But I've actually decided, I have not been cross stitching that long. Well, it seems long because it's a few years. Was it 2019? I started January. I started buying some kits because I loved it as when I was younger, in my early teens. I used to go to some groups and just learn some crafts and stuff, and a lot of cross stitches. But I mean, they were only little things, and I just loved it. You know, like the little, I don't know if anybody, the little ones you get for the cards. Insert. So maybe me, I've seen this lovely aurora borealis and cabin and snow, and I love that. I love landscapes actually. So I thought, oh, that's thingy. I don't think I really read the sizes, although I did, but I didn't acknowledge how big it was. So I got that, and I got a wooden scroll frame for it, I was like, yes, and I got it, and I was like, oh, this is a big canvas. So, and somebody had said to find the centre, so here's me folding it, and then I decided to do big huge runner stitches and an X, marking the centre, because obviously, as you know, maybe you don't know, patterns, I'm not sure if this one does, yeah, not mark the centre. They normally have, this one doesn't, they normally have, they got the red line, I don't know if you can see it, normally I have the arrow here, here, and here, and you just kind of follow it to the centre. So there's the centre, and somebody said work from the bottom right clockwise. So find my centre, and I was like, I liked at first, I was like, oh, I'll find this one. I was like counting, no, oh, I'll do all this. So I've done the roof, which covers like a good, there's only the top of the roof of the cabin, which looks quite large. I might find it for another video. And then I thought, no, this is too big. I've jumped right in here, put my foot in my mouth, as you say. So I got a smaller one. Oh, sorry, again, rustling. So I got this one, dimensions, and she's tiny, which is a bit dirty because, as I said, I've had it for a wee while. But I mean, this gets washed. I do have this one. I hope I'm not working my thingy, but I actually nearly done it. I'm saying that I've not done any, completed any, but she's pretty. Just some tree bits and all the back stitch, and this actually has French knots, so I'll have to learn the French knot. But being a dimensions, actually some of this is one thread of one and two colours and one. The sky is all half stitch. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of dirty. Ooh, I'm not sure. I don't know how that got so dirty. It wasn't dirty last time. I looked. Ugh. And it's in a bag, so I don't know how it got. And this is why you should use needle minder. Actually, I think that's my hoop too. But as I say, you wash canvas. So this one is nearly complete, and what I ended up doing, because this is my pattern, one big shoot for this one. But look, she started just, so what I've done to keep this safe, that's you get the thread one, is this, yeah, right, this is with a half stitch, one strand of this colour and two strands of this colour is in one stitch, but I printed it. Keeps it safer then. I'd print that from now on. I just print straight up upside down. But I haven't done the eyes. Should be all marked. But as you can see, I use pencil, so most of that's just the tree. And then I got all the back stitch and the circle. These dots are all the French knots, I think, for snow. So yeah, that was my second bolt that I worked on. Sorry again, making noises. My threads. But yeah. I'll sort that there. So that's slightly the full cup. Well, it's all cross stitching the picture, whereas this one's not. It's actually, oh no, it's a bit larger. But I actually have a few, excuse the noises again, pencil, stamped, but I don't know. I'll need to get back to my wolf and see, and then wash it and see. But I just paint for the, I just cross stitch for, I do PVN, put paint by number, so paint. I just paint for the stress relief and whatnot. So these projects are probably never going to make my wall. Although the Aurora Borealis I wanted to put up somewhere, which is done. But yeah, and this one I was originally bought for my dad, but as I says, I started buying back in 2019. Taking up a whole an old hobby again and getting into that. But as you can see, procrastination, and I haven't fully completed, as I usually do. That's my norm, not completing something. But I'm determined. I want the wolf's so close, and I'm quite enjoying this one because you can just pick it up and just go. You're not needing to find your place again and count. Make sure you're in the right spot. Although I do love that about the counting cross stitch. I must admit, I love counting stitches. There's me going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the pattern, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and checking it, double checking it. People must think I'm crazy, but I do like that. So for ease, just pick up just to get going straight away. This ones are good so far, but as I say, this one, I'm hoping other companies, better companies, will be better. I don't know if it's because it's small, but I mean, this seems, and I know number 8 is the cross, and it's this whole section here. I mean, it just doesn't, I don't know, it just looks like all that's crosses. I mean, you can see it, the cross a bit better in that section, and amongst that orange and lime. But I don't know, it's just so hard sometimes. And I know the other night I was working on this here, which was blue, this blue, you can see it here, and obviously I had to get my torch here because it was here and here, and this is a turquoisey blue. I've actually got a bit over here. I was working on this blue, and there's this turquoise blue, and in a dim light like mine, it was the night I was doing this other night, I could not see, so I had my torch off my phone to see, because they're actually pretty. It's like, uh-oh. But yeah, I think I'll just, I was wanting to do a bit of stitching on this one. Well, 20, this one was green. This light, not light, but I've got to see so many colours. One dark green, a lime green, a pastel green, and this green. I think this is the green. This green. Where are you? It was this one's I wanted to do. See, I'm trying to find a base way for me. As I said, somebody told me to find the centre of a canvas. That's why I did my gridding one for my new Heaven and Earth Designs mini Home is Where the Magic Is. I think that was the one. I want to get a stitch in time too. I got 18 carat. I've never worked on Ida canvas with it. Although it does say 25 count, but I think I'm swear my pattern has it for different things. But yeah, so I'm not sure, as I said in my gridding one. I've never gridded. This is already grid. So I thought how I thought it would go. I'm probably completely off, but probably a better way. Because I could find tutorials, but then they just did it and they didn't explain it, how to do it. Just nice music and them sewing away in the grids, and I'm like, well, how do you know how far to come off It's also as well how far in from the edge to come when you get your canvas to have a border to start your, you know, because this is, you know, it's in a bit. Nobody ever says like that. And I was like, no. So I actually counted the whole thing and worked the whole length and width. So then, and I needed so many, so I worked out how many left over after I had, and then split it between the two ends and got my whole work. Oops, moved. Sorry, my whole working area. I'm quite well. I'm not. I don't know. I'm probably quite slow having this on. I can't see so well. But yeah, I just do it for the enjoyment. And then I found all these floss tubers on here. I don't know what the pit of floss. This is floss tube or just video, because I'm not sure what differentiates a floss tube. But yeah, so I've got 3. This, my wolf, and my first original one I started on the go just now, and I'm prepping, as I said, the canvas for a Heaven and Earth's design that I'm itching to start because I wanted to try this park game that I keep seeing and people talking about, because I don't like travelling or jumping on the back, as you can see. There is little bitties I've done it. That's just my thread. Probably because it'll drive me nuts. But I tend to actually finish my threads off. I think I will see another day somebody said don't do that because it makes it thick or bulky, but I always finish mine off. But I mean, as you can see, there's a couple, as they call it, confetti, is it when you got one colour here and then jump. And I never knew what to do with those ones. I think I did on my oh, excuse my arm. On my wolf, there is trees, although they're in a row, and there's, although I can't remember if I missed stitches there, miscounting. A couple here. But I think there's not much to do on this. I would say maybe a quarter to do, because I don't know if you can see, but I did it in white on this. Normally, I've got my thread for centre and there, and across there, but that'll just pull out. And I got eyes, but yes, it's been in there, got stitches in there. But yeah, I don't like to jump. It's not too bad. I mean, there's bulky bitties, obviously, but I don't know how much of a heck of a cross stitch supposed to look like. My one. And this one's. And this one's. But I don't like jumping. I don't like, you're one stitch of one colour's here and then the next one's up. I could not. I think this, yeah, that would drive me bonkers. But I'm just trying to find the best way for me to get. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if there's a right way or a wrong way. I don't think so. I think it's just whatever's comfortable for you. So I'm not got a stand or anything. I've got a Q snap on the way to try it. But I mean, this one, I got a hoop from my other one. I did have a hoop for this, but I've just been doing it without it just now. Been fine. Probably a slow stitcher. But yeah, I'm just like, I've got my kids into it now too. Yes, a boy, my oldest, he loves it. He loves to cross stitch. He did his own little tiny dinosaur. I bought it, and he did it with his granny there, because away from his siblings. And she's actually working on, because she just crossed it. She's working on a big dinosaur one, but she's gone. She's cursed at me because it's dark. She had issues with it, Ida, and she's getting old and her eyes aren't so good. I don't think she cross stitched so much. So I'm waiting on. I didn't buy it for her. He wanted it, and I bought one, bigger one, and he wanted her to do it. So we'll see. I might end up having it. I think I'll go. Just drive me nuts. Oh, that's what I get for not paying attention. Oh, come on. Back bit then. Yeah. Oh, God. Bit I'm putting not in this. Yes. I hate when it does that. Never mind. What's going on here? We're going through there. Right. That's what I get for yachting. A bit of a rambler. What's it? Right, what's going on here? Let me get this sorted. Just go put back a few stitches. Don't know what's going on here. Don't know what's going on here. Alright. I don't like stitching on. Let me pause this a minute. Sorry about that. I think I fixed it. I had to go quite far back, I think, actually. Should thread the needle before playing, because I undid the needle to unpick it. Kind of, I don't know what's going on there, but it's kind of uneven now, so I'll give this a little bit of a trim so I can thread my needle. I need to watch time too. But yes, it's alright. Right, try to thread this needle. Bane of my existence. I still do it by hand. Don't know if I fancy gadget. Oh, come on, nearly. Oh, yes, are we in? Oh, so close. But yeah, I can't remember what I was saying now, but yeah. So my kids, so I might end up with that big dino. But I've got plenty. Right. Back to where we were. Why is it blurry? Yep. Sorry, I think it's gone blurry. I don't know why. Maybe I clicked. I'll try that. Here we go. It's better. Sorry about that. But yes, so this is nothing fancy. I don't know how to do fancy stuff. So you're getting my videos pretty raw until I figure out how to edit. But I'm unique. I like to be. So that's just me. And me babbling away. but I do hope if anybody watches these that they help, or you just have a nice session. You can just stitch away. I don't know. I don't know why you would. Me babbling away. Should just do one stitching with music. I wanted to do that, but I don't know how to put music in it. We could just stitch away together. I think I'll just finish these ones and let these go. But yeah. But yeah, I don't know my Heaven and Earth design, whether I just start at half gridded or use the 16 carat count, the tone and diamonds, 16 count, or grid the whole 18 count, or wait till mid-March when my $25 carat count. I'm going to do it again. Wish I had diamonds. Wait till it arrives, and you think, because the pattern does say 25, but I go 18 with it. I got the 18. I mean, it can go on 18, but I've never tried 25. Yeah, this is 14 count, so it's quite big, so it's easy enough. I don't know what my one is. 18. I quite like that. Is my wolf. I'm not sure what probably 18 or something for my Aurora. It might be smaller. I'll have to look that up. My cabin, Aurora Borealis cabin. I really should steal that one too. Oh, it's huge. I don't know how to do it. I know I said I don't like traveling, but I'll travel down here next. Oh, I don't know why it's not letting me pill. Stretch it out. This is just not liking me today. Oh, I need to mark. switch them around now. Working on the bottom half. Oh, probably loud noises, sorry. But yeah. Oh, I didn't want to mind. I don't want to do half there, but I meant to just do this. Yeah, no, I know I did say I would do that badge and then stop, but oops. Just because I'm doing half, I don't like having leaving my house. I don't know what I did the other night because my thread was getting low and I just wanted to, because I'm gonna go along here half and come back and then I can jump up there. So yeah, I do have a method to my craziness. That's just, as I say, finding what works for us, what we find easier. As I say, there's no right or wrong. Well, you gotta do the eggs. I don't know anybody else, I always do the diagonal from, well, this is going from right to left, but I do it, yeah. That slant is the under, and then the over is that one. So, okay, then the bottom left to top right. And then top left to bottom right. And I actually do this with my thread to let it unravel. Just, it does help with knots, and obviously it gets the stitches. I prefer having it back up again, so put it there. Yeah, so I think I'll just let these go. But yeah, that's me. I don't know, a whole bunch of stamps and whatnot. I'm not sure what any more well, yeah, there's my Heaven and Earth Designs, my Dimensions Wealth, and my Aurora Borealis. So actually, we get big ones are counted, biggest. Yeah, I'm not sure of any other ones. I've got loads. I got a Coca-Cola one. I think it's stamped. Wolf, 2 wolves on it. I need to show them one. Alice in Wonderland. I think there's two like, I think Alice, and then I think is it the stopwatch or something. They're a bit like these ones. But like this one, I think is not. I'm not sure if it's all of it or just. I've got a unicorn. Be for my daughter. I think it's that. They might be counted though. I don't know. I'll need to have a look. What else have I got? More than that. I think. Oh, a fairy. Yeah, I'll need to do a video with them all in it, I think. Yes. But yeah, I hope you had a nice time listening to me babble away. And introduce myself a little.